right now, chic fabric belts. And these standout accessories really make a statement, and they pull together any outfit, even your basic t-shirt and jeans. Many of those fabric belts, though, can cost up to $30. Believe me, I paid it. But we spotted some cute do-it-yourself belts on the blog Crafty Mom Idea Exchange, and we wanted to learn how to make them. So joining us now is blogger Darci. You say these don't require really any serious sewing skills.
They don't require any serious sewing skills. In fact, you don't even have to sew.
Okay.
If you want to eliminate the sewing, you certainly can.
There's ways around that.
There's ways around that. The tools that you'll need to make the basic belts is you'll need the fabric of your choice. You need D-rings, and you can get these at any craft stores.
Let me ask you, how much fabric do you need to make one belt?
You need about 1/8 of a yard.
Okay.
Hardly any.
Okay.
I like to make mine a little bit stiffer, so I put in a little bit of some fusible It's called fusible interfacing, but it's the batting kind.
Okay.
So what you do is I take and I starch up my fabric really, really well using the spray starch for iron.
Okay.
You pick the width you want your belt, and the width that we've done is 1.5 inches. You double that, and then you add 1 inch for your seam allowance.
Okay.
So
because we're going to be folding, is that right?
Because you will be folding. So for 1 inch belt, or excuse me, for 1.5 inch belt, you will want to get 4 inches wide.
And you can go as thick as you want,
You
right?
can go as thick as you want. You can get the really big ones that go over your shirt. Then what you do is you put in your interfacing like we have here. You then take your iron and you iron over the edge at the bottom.
Okay.
And then down the sides to do your seam allowances.
And this is 1/2 inch right here?
That's about 1/2 inch.
Okay.
I'm sorry, you cut this to 1 inch smaller than what you want your width to be.
Okay, so the fabric's actually going to be folding over,
It's going to be folding over the top.
Gotcha.
You fold it all in half, and then you just go around and stitch around the edge.
Just a
Here we
stitch?
have it stitched around the edge. This one I didn't do any sewing at all. For this one, you use this, and it is fusible tape.
I got to check this out because I'm certainly not a seamstress.
No,
But what did you do with the no-sew version?
With the no-sew version, you take the tape, you stick it in between where you want the seam to go, and you just iron over the top.
Okay, that's easy enough.
It'll fuse it for you so that you do not have to sew a single stitch in order to make these belts.
Easy enough. So you've closed off your edges, right?
You go around the entire edge with either with your sewing machine or with your fusible tape.
Your handy-dandy tape is my new best friend for the day. And
what do the D-rings come into play? The D-rings you take right at the very end. You flip them over the edge.
I'm taking 2 of them.
You take 2. Okay. You flip them over the edge, and you just fold it back, and you sew.
Perfect.
Or you use fusible tape again.
That is easy enough.
It is really easy.
And the fabric choice is key. We always say that when it comes to these simple sewing projects.
So great. There's so many fun fabrics that you can do. And then once you have that done, you can put little embellishments on. This one has little diamonds. This one we used our crocodile and put the grommets in.
Okay.
You can put little fabric roses. You can embellish them however you want so that you're able to make a style that's just great for you.
I'm going to take a peek at this rose belt because this is super cute, and you're playing off of the fabric there, and you just did a little rosette all the way around. That would be darling for a little girl.
It is a lot of fun.
Really
cute.
a lot of fun.
Now the fun part about the belts too is belts are fun when you put buckles with them, and that's one of the big things we're seeing in boutiques now is having the buckles on top of them. And that's what we have over here on this board is just fun and simple buckles that you can do. The one I'm wearing, they're removable. The way I make them are removable, and you put them on with the salon clips, with those little fun, just alligator clips you buy at salons. And you can use anything you have at your house. You can use flowers. You can do. Here we're making one where we've just kind of gathered some fabric, and you take it on a round piece of felt, and you continue glue gunning it around until you have it in a little flower, and it ends up looking like that.
Look at those cute fringe edges. I love that. And double duty here when you use the clips because it can go on the belt or it can go in your hair if you even want it, right?
You can use it on your hair. You can just clip it to your shirt so that you can have a brooch. You can take your fun little clips and stick them on the edge of a hat.
It helps if it matches the hat, as cute as this does. Look how fun!
And then you can do that. And then if you're even just wearing a belt like you're wearing, you can just stick it on the belt that you have, and you can have that cute little side piece on your belt that you have.
A little accessory. And here you've just layered fabric, right?
That one we just layered fabric. I have got on my blog tutorials on how to do all of the different clips that you'll see that we have right here.
Okay, so the clips are really the fun play.
The clips are the fun part.
After you've got the basic belt. And do you have an estimate on cost for this project? I mean, in the boutiques we're saying $35.
You see about $30. That's what I spent on mine. You can make them for under $3, including the clips.
$3 including the clips. Where were you last week for our $5 craft challenge? I know it's been the perfect inspiration. Really cute idea. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Fabric belts, easy enough. don't even have to sew, and Darci has posted all of the directions on her website. We will link you there from our studio5.ksl.com. Darci, so nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Fun project. Coming up, your spring clean your home.